Good morning, everyone. Just a little sunrise video and the roosters crowing in the morning. Our neighbors have some roosters they use for cockfighting. This is what I wake up to every day. Probably a good 20 or 30 of them next door. And then I have my own over here, which I don't mind. I get used to it. It's not really a problem. It's just part of life here in the Philippines, having roosters crowing all hours of the day and night. But there's a beautiful sunrise coming up over the trees here. Can't see anything else, but you can see the sunrise a little bit. The orange sky. My little rooster. Well, he's not little, but and we killed 2 more rats last night, so that's 3 down. 3 rats down in our Nipa Hut, so that's a good thing. Anyway, just wanted you to hear the concert that we have every morning, starting around 4:30 in the morning. Actually, a couple of them crow all night long, but it's not a problem. It's just part of life here in the Philippines. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Okay, I just made some homemade chicken noodle casserole. It's got elbow macaroni. I didn't have any egg noodles, so I used elbow macaroni. And some chicken breast, carrots, celery, peas, and mushrooms, with cream of mushroom sauce and fresh mushrooms and some milk. Looks pretty good. I'm starting to do a little more cooking here now that I'm getting familiar with everything here. Trying to do some Western style cooking. So, and I love Filipino food, don't get me wrong, but I also got to have my American food. This used to be one of my favorites in America. It's supposed to be tuna noodle casserole, but I put chicken in it instead today, so you can see the clumps of chicken. So hopefully it tastes good. Anyway, that's just a little bonus footage. Thanks. Okay, here's another view of my wife's garden. Everything grows every day. They grow, I swear they grow an inch or 2 overnight, some of these things. They love the soil here. It's very rich. The beans and the tomato plants especially grow every day. Every morning we wake up, they're bigger and bigger. Different kinds of tomatoes. We have big boys. What's the other ones? Different kinds. We brought it from America. And then we also have the Philippine tomatoes. Also, I don't know which ones are which at the moment, but once they start coming out, I'll definitely show you. The beans are growing every day. There's some new shoots right there. And then the goats are out having fun over here, fighting like always. Okay, here we're out in our garden. We have, I don't know what kind of peppers these are. What kind of peppers are these? Some kind of a sweet pepper. Is that like a banana pepper, I guess? I can't see. 3 different plants of those. You can see the vegetable on there. And then we have papaya trees. We're going to transplant those later. Pineapples aren't getting anywhere. I don't think we're going to get anything out of the pineapples. Eggplant. We have our eggplants growing. We got several already growing quite large. Some more here. I don't know what these are. What are they? Hampalaya. I don't know what you do with those. I think it's a sour kind of a vegetable. Bitter, sour, same thing. Our beans aren't doing anything. We had something eat them, so the beans aren't doing much. So the tomatoes are coming along quite well. Got several. Looks like the ants are eating them too now. I'll have to finish taking care of those. We got tomatoes growing. A lot of little baby tomatoes coming along here. Lots of little ones. Hopefully they turn into the big ones so we can eat them. There's some small ones here on the top. Lots of flowers. So tomatoes are all going to be ripe at once. We're going to have an overabundant supply of tomatoes. How the bag got out here, it must have blew over here during the night. Anyway, we're gonna have more tomatoes than anything else. So that's a little tour of our small garden this year. Next year we'll have much more. Just with the house building and everything, we don't have a whole lot of time to give to the garden, so there's a quite large tomato in here. Getting bigger. Most of these are American tomatoes we brought in from America. So anyway, that's a quick view of our garden. That's it for now.